Alrighty guys, welcome back. So today, we are looking at Snapshot 22W12A, Minecraft's latest snapshot for 1.19. Super excited. Yeah, so I was just flying around trying to find the deep dark area and, well, stumbled across this huge dripstone cave system. Love it. So yeah, there's the chords if you want it, and whoops. There's the seed for this world. Figured I'd point it out right now. Right there, you can see that chest. There is a spawner there, and a spawner right there. So, let's see what they are. This one is a Zombert. And this one down here, some diamonds. So if you want some free diamonds, there you go. Yeah, and this one is another Zombert. So they're just a little bit too far from each other to actually use, but is what it is. So I've been flying around trying to find the deep dark, and I found little pockets of it here and there. I gave myself night vision so it'd be easier to see. So obviously down in the caves, these would be much, much darker. But there's another one right there. There's another spawner there too. Holy cow. That's a Zombert. And look at all the amethyst crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? There's at least 10 just in this image right here. How crazy is that? And wow, 4 Zomberts. Anyways, guys, so yeah, like I said, I've been flying around trying to find some deep dark, and there's another spawner. They did increase spawning of these spawners. If you didn't know, there's a skeleton. So, skeleton right there. Anyways, but yeah, so I found tiny little sections of it, but that's about it. Holy cow, there's so many. These are still too far. That's a bummer. But yeah, not big sections. I have not, oh my goodness, these spawn so much more frequently. Another skeleton. So we've got what, 4? There's another one. Okay, I'm done looking at them. Anyways, guys, so like I just said, finding little teeny pockets, I wanted to find a larger section because they've done some updates for this snapshot. One of which, here we go. Here's some right ahead of us. One of which that they have done is making it so less water spawns around these areas. And look how big they can be now. Look at these massive, massive sections of it. And there's more over here. Like, they're huge now, which is super cool. So they're getting ready to add the new fortress underground, the ancient city. Sorry, that's what it's called. And so there's going to be less chances of water to spawn around these. Obviously, that's running water, but like massive aquifers and such just can't spawn. Like, there's none around here, actually. There's a spawner right there. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. But look how big this is. Like, this is a massive deep dark section. Like, it's almost like a starry night in the cave, like super cool looking. Anyways, so yeah, there's way less chance of massive aquifers spawning around it because they don't want the ancient cities to be flooded. And so it just makes it a lot nicer to be able to do things down in here when there's not a massive city that is now flooded. So it's kind of a pain in the butt on that case for them if the aquifers didn't. So that's why they changed that. So you can see the skulk sensors. I had somebody comment on the last update video, and these actually are blue, and then they turn red. If you look closely, kind of cool, the effect. Anyways, so that's super cool, and really kind of a fun feature. I do like the red, but I also think it detracts from the blueness of everything down here. So I don't know. We'll see how they handle that if they do end up changing it, I doubt they will because it is still doing redstone. But as you can see, there's no... let's see, they'd be in this... Nope, they wouldn't, sorry. So we've got the skulk, we've got the catalyst, the vein, and the sensor, and now the shrieker. So there's no shriekers in this one, but they are around here, as well as, okay, there's one, he's calling. Let's see if we can get it to do it again. There's two. The third one should call ourselves a Warden up here. There we go. There's three. There he is. Look at that effect. Oh, it's so amazing. I love it. And yeah. So there's a few little changes. Yeah, we'll get to these. With when you have a Warden, when you're 5 blocks up, no big deal. He can't get to you. You can't really hit him in survival mode either, though. 4 blocks, he can get you. But 4.5, he can no longer get you, but you can hit him in crouch mode. So they'll probably end up going ahead and changing that as well, because they don't want you to just kind of cheese him and beat him, because he's got a lot of hearts. If we go to F3 here, there should be entity, target entity is Warden. Let's see, where is it? How many hearts do you have? Anyways, he's got like close to 400 hearts or so. But yeah, so he is now in the actual game. As well as last time we talked about, there's now mangrove planks and different mangrove items. Such as this little guy, the propagule is, I believe, how I said it. So what I didn't show last time is these little propagules, so they can't just be placed anywhere. They need either water or mud or sand, like stuff like that. But they, when they get placed, they can be placed upside down. Once again, can't do it here, on leaves. So that's kind of a cool, there's one in the wild, there we go. Okay, so I think we're gonna head right up onto the surface again and go ahead and show you a few little things that are also new. Looks like we have a aquifer that goes up here. We're getting pretty close to the surface. Almost able to get right to the surface from... Oh, okay, we break through there, more, there we go. So it broke 2 blocks and could go all the way from the deep dark to the surface. So, super fun that way. But let's see if we can put the propagule on other leaves, which does not look like it. So I think it has to be on the mangrove, which is kind of a bummer, that you can't just place it on any of them, but I totally understand that's, the color shift is crazy. But if we go over to the water down over here, oh wow, look at that. Anyways, down to this water, and I'll show you guys what's going on. Anyone wanted ice spikes? Yeah, when I spawned, this was a frozen area. So, anyways, there's the ice spikes biome. If you want ice spikes, remember 1.19, the snapshot 22W12A is recommended to do it in. Anyways, but these propagules can be planted underground. You can bone meal them, which we did try earlier, but sadly, let's see here. Yeah, can't do it there. Yeah, can't do it there. I figured. This mountain's kind of in our way, so it's just propagule, and bam. They have not added the tree yet. Just oak and oak leaves, which is a bummer. But they do have the leaf block for the mangrove right there. Super pretty, super cool. But the new thing that is super cool with this, if I collect all of these leaf blocks really quick. Yeah, this is crazy. We have 9 different types of leaf blocks now, technically, I guess. But look at this. Okay, kind of crappy because my, my textures are off. So let's change that real quick. Alrighty, now we've got our fancy graphics on. So yeah, obviously this is in a body of water, so a little bit trickier to see, but if we go ahead and let's do the mangrove. If we put the mangrove right there, and we go ahead and grab our, oops, not wandering trader, no thank you. We'll grab ourselves a bucket of water, and yeah, if we break it, it flows. We place it, it stops. Super cool. We can do it with every single leaf block. And they needed this because the mangrove trees are going to be hanging in the water probably. Most likely actually, because that's kind of how they are in real life. So they needed to waterlog trees, basically. So super kind of fun. Like you could technically waterlog an entire tree if you wanted to, and change the look of it completely. And if you notice that, so if we have ourselves a leaf block, it only fills up part of the way. And so if we go ahead and place underneath, this one is no longer. So if you have 2 leaf blocks stacked, it's part of the way and then it fills up. So it all connects, which is super nice. Mojang's pretty on top of that sort of stuff, so that is super nice. But I'll bring your guys' attention to the newest thing. Super fun. We have boats with a chest, and if you just click E, you have your inventory and the boat's inventory, or if you're out of the chest, you can shift click into it. Super cool to finally have this, but some really fun things that you can do with these boats now. If I just get back to the top of this huge mountain, is if you go ahead and grab yourself hoppers, you can literally have a boat sitting on top and covering all 4. So if we just turn on our hitboxes real quick, and as long as the hitbox is over all 4, you can put in a ton of inventory. Oops. I always forget, like, shift and click in there, and look how fast it all comes out, and it splits so quick. And the same can be done with putting on top. So there is a massive amount of blocks that can be moved with this. Already done. You can fill up this. I think El Mango did one where you can fill up this entire chest inventory in 8 seconds with droppers. If you have droppers all the way around it, because that's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 4 on top, and then I believe 4 on bottom, all pointing into this. It can fill up this inventory so fast. Like, it is insane how quick it is. And then, of course, you can use it like a regular boat. You cannot have another person in it, which obviously makes sense. You can't carry anyone, anything like that. If you are in survival mode and you break it, it stays as the boat. In Bedrock, it does not do that. It breaks apart. So currently, there's no way of separating it. Once it's a boat with a chest, it's a boat with a chest. Most likely, if they want to continue the parody with Bedrock and all that, which is what they've been trying to do for the last little while, they're most likely going to make it so this just breaks, and then you can just craft it up like normal. Because if you have a boat, if you just go get yourselves a regular boat, and then, yeah, and they're all in this now, which is transparent, so they've always been, yeah, anyways. So if you have a boat and you have yourselves a chest, and yeah, So now you have minecarts with chest and boat with chest. So you go ahead and you go into your inventory and you can take the boat and throw it in here with a normal chest in any spot, doesn't matter, but you cannot with a trap chest. It doesn't work. So pretty neat that way. So guys, other than that, the goat in Bedrock has some additional features such as the goat horn. Not in Java yet. I've also heard that there's a possibility it'll be removed, but that's just speculation. So it's possible that it will still come, not too big of a spikes. It'll still come to Java and will be part of the game, but we're not 100% sure yet. So we just kind of have to wait and see how the devs decide to do it. But for the most part, that has been this snapshot. So thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pretty darn cool one to see. Finally, we have boats with chests and other different little things here and there. So lots and lots to come, most likely, and lots to see what happens with this. So yeah, lots to come, and we'll see what happens with this new 1.19. So it'll be pretty cool to see the Warden. Like I've said in the past, pretty sure the Wild update was supposed to be the Swamp update, but they switched it to Wild update because the Warden's in it. And so they just kind of did, it's the Wild update, because pretty much everything's happening to Swamp biomes. And then there's the Warden and the Ancient Cities. So pretty sure this was the Swamp update, not supposed to be the Wild update. Because if you've been under a rock, the Warden was supposed to be in a while ago, but they've added so many things, they had to work on it. Anyways, super happy to finally see some of these things, and frankly, it doesn't matter what the name is. We're getting Swamp, and we're getting the Warden, so pretty happy with both. And yeah, so I'm excited to see where this is going to be going, and how much more will be added that we haven't even seen yet. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, hit that subscribe button, and that bell icon, get notified when I post again. And you'll be able to watch my latest videos. So don't forget, if you haven't seen that last snapshot, go watch it. There's a lot of cool things to see, and a lot of things that were added, frogs and all the frog lights and mud bricks, which I'm so happy about. There's another portal. Oh, village. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go and rob some villagers, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and goodbye. Were you just... What were you doing to that horse? It had little particles. What? Can you do something with horses? Can you ride them now? Huh? Can you ride horses? Can you? No? Okay. I can. Suckers. Oh, just a bed. Where's all your good loot? Wow. Hate to break it to you, but your house is... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty sketchy, buddy. Pretty sketchy. I'm just gonna go. This should have loot. Emeralds, yeah, no, not even worth it. You guys suck. Run before they actually catch me. I mean, those guys are pretty darn fast when you get them running from a zombie. So, alrighty. Hit that subscribe button, please. It'd be awesome. We're almost 100 subscribers. Super cool. Join this team. Group? Army? I don't know. What do you want to call it? These little montages after, I don't know. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think I'm weird? Should I just remove this? I mean, if you're not listening to this right now, it's been removed. Anyways, have a good one. Why are you still here? If you are still here, and you're not subscribed, why? You're here this far into the video, this far after the video. Nothing is going on. I mean, yeah, technically I'm flying around trying to find stuff that's not there, I guess. Unless you just really want to see this seed or something, I don't know why you're still here, honestly.